Hey everyone, I am MSK, aka Master Swag King, coming at you guys today with another video. And if you guys are returning viewers or new viewers, then please consider subscribing to the channel if you have not already. Leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it and comment down below. Also, make sure you guys hit the notification bell. That way you guys can get notified on whenever I upload a brand new video or go live. And in today's video, we are going to be talking about the 2024 League of Legends World Champions in your ass. Well, I'm an utter failure, and I'm not being as entertaining as I want to be. I'm kidding. Don't worry, guys. It's technically not the first episode of a new season. It's closing out another season. I have to entertain you guys. I'm trying to be the hottest, sexiest guy on the panel, which is obviously going to be me. Okay, I'm kidding. I'm kidding, guys. We're going to have some fun this year. 2025 for League is going to be big, and it's going to be amazing talking about all this League of Legends stuff throughout the year. Okay, be serious now. Hey everyone, I'm MSK, aka Master Swag King, coming at you guys today with another video. And if you guys are returning viewers or new viewers, then please consider subscribing to the channel if you have not already. Leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it and comment down below. Also, make sure you guys hit the notification bell. That way you guys can get notified on whenever I upload a brand new video or go live. And in today's video, we are going to be talking about Faker and the League of Legends organization T1, who is known for winning so many of the League of Legends World Championship titles with their star player Faker. So we're going to talk about T1 in this fashion because there is so much to go over that we have to basically go through your asshole. I'm done. I can't do it. I can't do it, guys. I'm losing my mind. Okay, I'm kidding. Okay, it's almost 11. It's almost 11. We're going to go. I'm not. Okay, no L's in the chat. No L's in the chat. God, Chaz is playing chess, but this man is playing Magic 8 Balls. The hell? That's gay. You guys ever played Soggy Biscuit? Okay.
No.
L. Okay, no more L's. No more L's. We're going to do it right. Okay. Hey everyone, I'm MSK, aka Master Swag King, coming at you guys today with another video. And if you guys are returning viewers or new viewers, then please consider subscribing to the channel if you have not already. Leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it and comment down below. Also, make sure you guys hit the notification bell. That way you guys can get notified on whenever I upload a brand new video or go live. And in today's video, we are going to be talking about the League of Legends esports organization, formerly known as SK Telecom T1, but now you guys know them as T1. And we are also going to be talking about their new top laner, Doran, and we will be going over, will Doran ruin T1? So for those of you guys who don't know, I'm actually really, really fucking black. And I don't date black women because they're fucking disgusting. Wow. Just wow. I've lost my mind.
You good, man? You good, man? Have Carl come over, just sit on your lap real quick, get some blood running, rush it out. Don't do that. What you need to do is get the blood rush out of that part back into your head.
Oh, God. Okay, my brain's on, everyone. And please, WZ, don't clip that out and send that to any people that I know. That would be very, very bad. My public image matters, you know? She has some big old titties. Speaking of boobies. Hi, white man. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Love you. All right. Hey, everyone. I'm MSK, aka Master Swag King, coming at you guys today with another video. And if you guys are returning viewers or new viewers, then please consider subscribing to the channel if you have not already. Leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it and comment down below. Also, make sure you guys hit the notification bell. That way you guys can get notified on whenever I upload a brand new video or go live. And in today's video, we are going to be talking about the League of Legends esports organization, formerly known as SK Telecom T1, or as they go by now, T1. And we are also going to be asking the question, will Doran ruin T1? So basically, Faker and T1 are synonymous with winning the League of Legends World Championships. Faker has won the 2013, 2015, 2016, 2023, and now has won the 2024 League of Legends World Championships. He's won 5, right? And he is, without a doubt, the greatest player to play League of Legends. And he's been winning with T1 pretty much ever since he came into the scene. Now, he's obviously not the same level of player that he was when he first started. He's just kind of evolved into a different player. Whether you like this version of him compared to his previous version is up for debate. So this is something that I think a lot of people don't actually understand when you're talking about League of Legends, is how much time there is during a year for an org to actually get something done. So let's keep in mind here, I don't at any moment think that T1 is an organization without any money. I don't think that at all. I think personally they were trying to essentially min-max on their roster without basically, shilling out the best money for their world championship roster. What I mean by that is that they had these players on contracts when they first put this roster together, and they didn't know how they were going to actually perform. So they didn't pay them the amount of money that they initially now should be worth, right? Because Faker's always paid good because he's the face of the organization. He's actually the face of League of Legends esports as we know it. So you would just know by what I just said there, he would make a lot of money. But when it came to players like Zeus and Owner and Gumayusi and Keria, even though they've been very, very good pretty much mostly throughout all of their time on T1, it's highly probable that they were getting paid as much as Faker, or even a tenth of that, actually. So the other thing to really go over here, because I know a lot of people are blaming T1, and you should, and I'm going to go over the exact reasons why you should. T1 has had Zeus ever since the LCK 2022 spring split, okay? He's been here for 2022, 2023, and 2024. He's been here for 3 years, right? They could have easily assigned this guy to a 4-5 year contract literally this year, earlier on. If they thought he was that good at playing League of Legends, top lane, and he is, I think Zeus is really, really good, really, really talented, then you signed this guy earlier this year. Now, keep in mind when I say this, maybe he wanted to test free agency. Maybe they did. I'm not saying they didn't. I'm not saying they did. I'm just trying to put it into perspective. If they really wanted to keep this guy as the final piece of Exodia, you have to make sure you sign this guy before the League of Legends 2024 offseason starts, okay? They had plenty of time to keep this guy. If we're being honest with ourselves here, he literally, you could have just grabbed him at 2023. Literally, he destroyed people at the 2023 League of Legends World Championship. Once you saw that performance, you should have been like, damn, this guy got to be with my org for 3 more years. This guy definitely deserves it. They should have signed that guy to 2027 after the way he played in 2023. He was just insane, right? So then it comes to a point where in the offseason, essentially, there's a lot of he said, she said, but for the latter part of the story, to not take up too much of your guys' time here with going into the details, Zeus ends up on Hama Life Esports now. They could have, and it's mostly T1's fault, for being completely honest. They easily could have signed this guy, as I mentioned earlier. But now they have Doran. This comes the problem now. Is Doran going to be a player that can basically keep T1 on the same height? Now, I'll also say this too. T1's also won about, well, Faker's won so many championships domestically. He's got 10. He's got a lot of them. Does that mean he doesn't want to win domestically anymore? I don't think so. But their aspirations are more than that because they've already won domestically so much. At a certain point, you just want to win Worlds or MSI, whatever international events we have this year, right? Just understandable. Domestically, if you win, they're like, okay, that's cool. Let's start winning some trophies, right? Internationally. So hypothetically, if they go to MSI, or let's say the first new international event that's coming out earlier this year, or Worlds, Will Doran fold at Worlds? Now, keep in mind, Doran's been a player that actually has beaten Zeus competitively. He has. He beat him in many moments in their careers where it mattered to win a trophy. The only time Zeus beat him was when it was the LCK 2024 Spring Split third place match where Zeus actually did finally beat him in a match in the playoffs that mattered to move forward. In clutch moments, Doran has been better than Zeus. Only in clutch moments. If we're talking about the span of their careers, no, Doran's been weaker than him by a considerable amount, honestly. Doran's been able to kind of do things in his career to make himself not look as bad. He's able to cover up his weaknesses very well, but when he plays against anyone better than him, he will get clapped. And people say, how do you know that? Oh, it's not like I've seen these players almost their entire lives. We'll go with a recent example. Just a recent one. What happened to Doran at Worlds this year? Sorry. What happened to Doran at the 2024 League of Legends World Championship? What happened? He didn't play that good at all. He played like okay at best, right? That's the best you can give him is just okay. Yeah, that same guy is on T1 now. The problem with when he's going to be on T1 is not just because he's there. It's because League is constantly having meta shifts. As you guys know, I come from card games, so I know something about meta shifting constantly. Meta shifts constantly are happening in League. We have patch notes, what? Couple months? 3 months? Give or take? If there's a meta where this guy has to play carry top laners, they're going to be in some deep shit. They just are. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. But there's a meta where there's tanks involved. You can kind of cover up that weakness with him. And if he is really, really good at tanks, you can still win with him. T1 fans are only accustomed to winning Worlds at this point now.
Yeah.
They kind of cope with losing domestically, but that's conversation for another day. Basically, if this guy does not get them to Worlds Finals, or at least at the very minimum finals, I'm talking like second place or winning the whole thing. That's the barrier T1 has. It's up to the damn ceiling. He's going to get blamed for everything. Even if Faker runs it down, as we've seen with how T1 fans act, they don't care. They're just going to blame everyone else but him. He's going to get blamed. He's going to blame if they lose, and he's going to get no credit if they win. I don't know. Yeah, and then I will say this, owner has been pretty consistent. I think he's been the guy that's been on T1 that's gotten the least amount of credit, given how good he's been most of the time. He was only bad when Faker left that one split and then came back. That's the only down period he really ever had. Other than that, he's been pretty good most of the time there. I thought he played that team fight out very well against BLG in Game 5 of the finals last year. Played a great team fight. Walked up 1v1, 1v3 the whole team fight. Guy knows how to play League. There's some champions he's not strong on, but overall, everyone has that. He's still pretty good.
With the sense of carrier ulting one of the players to stop them from teleporting. And that doesn't happen. I think it goes the other way.
And then you have Gumayusi and Keria, who debatably, arguably, are, best bot lane, arguably top 2 bot lane, top 3 bot lane, right? So they still have all their good pieces. It just depends on, can Doran just be a solid rock in the top lane? All he has to do is be a solid rock in the top lane, and you can probably get something out of him, potentially, right? It's all going to be based off of meta and what you're actually going to be utilizing him for. Because it seems like when he's in these moments where it's like Worlds or an international competition, he just kind of crumbles. Like the pressure is just too much for him. Even though domestically he'll look fine, relatively, right? He'll look okay. So can the T1 coaching staff bring out the guy that was able to beat Zeus in clutch moments and have that be a consistent guy you see? Because it shouldn't be just he only brings it out in a clutch factor. He should be able to do this consistently. Some players can't because they can only do certain things and play up to the pressure in various moments. Maybe because no one was really rooting for him or thought he could actually beat Zeus, and he did. But then when now pressure's like, oh, this is the real Doran, it's like, no, it's not really ever him, right? It's just he only doing this in a specific moment, right? So I don't know how T1's going to play with him. I really don't. I think by the time that we're at summer, we'll pretty much realize what team they're going to be. The reason why I'm giving it to summer, the LCK 2025 summer split, is because at that point, we have 2 months down, international competition, potentially if they make it, we'll have playoffs, we'll have all that stuff. We'll get a good read about how good they are with him. Now, I will say this, This is what Chaz said in the earlier tier list video. Got a good point there. What if taking out Zeus makes them inherently stronger in another way? Like maybe Zeus was asking for too many resources. He's the guy that's not going to ask for resources. Now they get dedicated to someone else. You know, that's a very big possibility.
Yeah,
it's a very big possibility. He gels well with the team. They like playing with him, and they actually play well with him, despite him being quote unquote weaker. It has happened for a lot of teams where you get the weaker player, but he fits so well with the dynamic of the team that it just works out in spite of said weaknesses. So I'll ask you, man, you're a T1 fan. Do you think it's going to work? Is he going to ruin T1? Or is he going to be the reason why they do win something? Not even just domestically, anything this year.
I think they win domestically. There's something in the back of my mind that's saying they won't win Worlds this year.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to win. They're going to win one of the international events. I don't think it's going to be Worlds. It might be MSI. I got to win for them. They're probably going to win the summer split. They might.
I swear, if we look at this video at the end of the year and they win Worlds with this guy, I'm calling right now. If they win Worlds with Doran, at that point, let's just get on our knees and just suck Faker off because he's just the anime hero.
If T1 wins Worlds with Faker, just like cut the LCK to like 16 and just have it where it's just a bloodbath. Only two.
I'm just saying right now, if they win any, because keep in mind they've won the last two international events. They won the
World Cup.
Eastern World Cup, and they won World. So they've won the last two international events. I gotta give them credit there. I gotta give them credit for that. So I don't know, guys. I'm the reason why I'm giving all these possibilities is because later on, when I'll think about doing this video later on in the year, I'll be like, okay, I was fair there in a lot of places, but there's a reason why we have to mention this too. There's a reason why they were very mad they didn't have Zeus. They know how good that guy is at his peak. Yeah. They know he's good. All right. And I want to also be fair here. They didn't want Doran. We need to make sure we're fair here. They did not want the guy. They only got him as a last-minute signing because they knew Zeus wasn't going to sign with them for 2025.
Yeah, they settled on Doran.
Yeah, that's a bad feeling to know.
Like how sometimes women settle on a guy because he's there. They don't really
what if
want
Faker
him.
does that? What if Faker does that? It lets it win Worlds or they win MSI with Doran. He's like, this one's for you. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, no. Yeah.
I will say this. If they win either MSI or the new tournament or World, honestly, I call that an achievement in and of itself. Winning with a player that's significantly worse than the guy that replaced him, that's at that point, I just have to give him the best player of all time. What else can this man can't do at that point, But yeah, man, any other closing thoughts or statements you want to say about the Doran move?
This is the prime example of when you get somebody you don't want and it might work out. There's a lot of women that are with men that they didn't want, but because they were the only one available. And when women are not attractive, they can't be picky. And I'm not saying women are ugly.
You're saying Doran is the ugly girl that got the hand-me-down dudes, sloppy second dudes. Oh, my God.
T1 was looking for somebody. The person they wanted left, and they ended up was like, oh, are you available? You play top lane? We'll take you. Go think about it. Think about it. Who else?
That's what happened, though, for being honest here. They were trying their best to get him. And the thing is, we'll have to go over that too, because
let's look at all the top laners that are like. Think about it. The only one that was left, the only one that left that doesn't have a team this year was Rascal. Rascal's the only one.
For being honest here, should he have gotten a team? No, he stinks ass. He sucks balls.
I don't think Rascal's on a Rascal's not on a LPL team either.
No. Is he? I don't care.
Honestly. No, he's not.
Because the thing to bring up here is the money aspect people have to say too. So T1 said, or Joe Marsh said that they would have matched any offer. I'm not contesting money here. I think that's nothing to do with that. I do think they were mid-maxing on the roster as far as budget.
Oh yeah.
But I think they could have paid him what he wanted. people need to understand this about Zeus. He didn't want to be here because I'm just hypothetically. I'll say I know the kid. Maybe it's because there's a lot of pressure to play well in T1. There just is. I mean, it's the biggest esport org in League of Legends history. Has the most viewers. Has the biggest fan base. That's just non-debatable facts right there. Keep in mind, anytime T1 does well, Faker gets all the praise. Even when he isn't the best player on the team. All people understand. Watch Worlds before the final. You will not convince me he was the best player on their roster. You were not, because he wasn't.
And then also, don't forget, like, look at how everyone's like synergy is. Like Guma and Carrier are one thing. Faker's he looked at all of them as his apprentices. Owner and Deus don't look as close as people would happen to be. Like, even when you watch those videos, I think
they're just work partners at that point.
Yeah, that's what it felt like. It felt like Deus was the odd man out.
But that can happen though. You can have someone that's just your work partner and you can get along, which is fine. Yeah.
Like Karen and Gooby usually felt like they were like brothers. In a sense. Like,
so the thing with Zeus that I'll just add to his point is he feels like he can create a legacy without T1. Now, he's taking a huge gamble here. He got the bag. Let's see if it can happen. Do I think it's going to happen with Homolife? There's potential there. I'm not saying there's not. They debatably have the best roster in the league, debatably, because we might wait to see how they're going to play later on in the year when they start playing together. But either it's because they were mad at the amount of money they offered, or he just didn't want to play in T1 because the pressure or whatever, or he just was tired of not getting the recognition that he deserves. You know, because we're being honest, guys, there's times that Faker was not the best player on the roster. I'm just sorry. Was he very clutch and good at later on in the tournament? Sure he was. I'm talking just overall this year. I think in spring, Faker was great. At MSI, I thought he was actually pretty good for the most part. The only thing that really hindered Faker was just his laning phase. Everything else was fine, if we're being completely honest. I think people overrate how bad he is at certain things. It was literally just the laning phase. But keep in mind, guys, the laning phase is a big problem when you're at his level. It's because if there's a person better than you at laning than you kind of get exposed pretty hard. But he managed to clean it up come the World Championship. So, yeah, hopefully this can work out for T1. This is the gamble in and of itself. And you got to think, like, couldn't T1 have just offered, like, Ben the bag to come over and play? Because, like, Ben on T1, that would have been... Whoo! If he was only Chinese, if he was a fucking Korean, that would have been just...
Think about it. Like, Ben...
I think Ben wants to be the guy to beat T1, not be on T1.
Yeah, think about it. Ben becomes the Kevin Durant of league. Jordan team that just beat you.
What if the Shy came to T1? That'd be wild. That'd be a crazy roster.
That'd be a downgrade. You already got somebody that's playing just like you.
Shit. Oh, God. Well, thank you guys for checking out this video. If you guys are returning viewers or new viewers, then please consider subscribing to the channel if you have not already. Leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it and comment down below. Also, make sure you guys hit the notification bell. That way you guys can get notified on whenever I upload a brand new video or go live. I'm MSK, aka Master Swag King. I'm signing out, guys. See you guys later. Deuces. Peace.